everyone, this is Caleb from Cosmic Hat Games with another Duels of Fortune character showcase. Strap on your thinking caps, because today I'll be presenting the young engineering prodigy, Annie DASTEEL. Annie is a defensive zoning character who uses her wide array of gadgets and projectiles to trap her opponents and control the pace of the game. She excels when keeping the opponent at a safe distance, or when locking them down in the corner. But she can have some difficulty regaining the advantage if the opponent takes control of the fight, especially due to her below average health. Let's begin with Annie's unique movement mechanic, her hover. You can initiate a hover by either holding up after a jump or by pressing up again while in midair, which also causes a short double jump before hovering. While hovering, you fall much slower but retain full side-to-side movement, allowing you to use certain projectiles with much greater precision. You can even try using it to mix up your landing and trick your opponent into blocking the wrong way, though you should be very cautious of anti-air attacks if you're going to do that. Your hover will end automatically if you block or use an attack during it, but you can also cancel it manually at any time by pressing down. To kick off the actual moveset, let's take a look at Annie's command normals, which both serve a unique purpose to her overall game plan. Annie's back heavy is Hyper Propulsion Fist. This is Annie's most standard projectile, and the high knockback it delivers makes it great for keeping the opponent out of your space. Don't rely on it too much though, as its high end lag can make it extremely punishable if the opponent decides to jump over it. And Annie's jumping down heavy is minor miscalculation. Seems Annie's not quite used to her new rocket boots just yet. A unique property of this move is that it can actually be cancelled into a double jump, making it a staple of Annie's aerial combo game. Now it's time to see Annie's genius at work with the various gadgets that make up her special moves. Annie's neutral special is High Volt Stun Grenade. Oh yeah, you better believe all these move names are going to be overly long and complicated. This attack has Annie throw a projectile that bounces along the ground and explodes upon either hitting the opponent or after a set amount of time. If the grenade makes contact with the opponent before it explodes on its own, it will stun them in place for a moment before hitting them with the explosion. Not only is this move usable in the air, you can also throw the grenade in 3 different arcs depending on whether you hold neutral, forward, or backward after initiating the move. However, keep in mind, you can only throw out 1 grenade at a time. Annie's back special is Turbo Accelerator Kick. She launches herself forward using her rocket boots and delivers a powerful axe kick. This is one of Annie's better combo enders, being her only real way to score a hard knockdown. It can also be used as a quick way to combo off a long-range projectile hit, or at least to convert your long-range zoning into close-up pressure. Despite how it may seem, you might want to avoid using this in neutral if you can help it. The long startup time makes it very easy to see coming, so you're liable to get punished pretty hard. Annie's down special is Portable Supercharged Tesla. Annie tosses a sliding disc along the ground, which unfolds into a Tesla coil. You can then press down special again to fire off a huge blast of electric energy from the Tesla. Like with the stun grenade, holding forward or backward during the startup lets you change the distance that the Tesla is thrown. This move might be slow to set up, but it allows you to threaten an entire vertical slice of the stage while it's on screen, making it a cornerstone of Annie's zoning. By the way, the disc itself can hit the opponent while it's sliding. And for her final special move, Annie's jumping back special is Volatile Condensed Energy. She fires an energy orb out of her mechanical arm, which stays in place and will linger on the stage indefinitely. However, as its name suggests, it's very prone to being blown up by just about anything. It will explode on contact with the opponent, and either Annie or the opponent can blow it up themselves by attacking it. It even has some special interactions with some of Annie's other projectiles. Hitting the orb with a stun grenade will launch the grenade with much more speed than usual. And hitting it with a shot from the Tesla coil will cause an even bigger, more dangerous explosion. This move alone enables Annie to control the airspace and prevent the opponent from jumping in. Just be careful of the opponent swatting it out of the air. And finally, let's call on Annie's helpful robotic companion Gizmo, and show off her supers. Annie's primary super is HSC Function 174-A. Or we can just call that Gizmo Carpet Bomb. Annie calls on Gizmo to drop energy bombs across the whole stage. Not all these bombs are going to hit the opponent, but giving a little push with some of Annie's own attacks can help you squeeze out just a little more damage. This super is good to use if you just need the whole screen to become your safe zone for a second. Annie's down super, then, is HSC Function 203-A. Annie summons Gizmo to her side, who begins shooting energy balls at set intervals. After shooting 4 energy balls, Gizmo will stop in place and fire off a huge laser beam. If you want to, you can press super again at any time to make Gizmo fire off the laser early. This super is great for putting on the pressure, and can really boost the damage of your combos if used correctly. It's worth noting that Gizmo won't stay perfectly next to Annie at all times. He'll always lag just a little bit behind, so you'll need to account for that when trying to make full use of each energy ball. You also can't throw the opponent while this super is active, since Annie's throw also makes use of Gizmo. Can't go causing any time paradoxes now, can we? Use Annie's arsenal of projectiles and ranged attacks to create a near impenetrable wall and severely limit the opponent's approach options. Once you have them right where you want them, you can get a bit more aggressive and try trapping them in the corner. If you're feeling a bit risky, you can even try to mount an offense straight away, which might catch the opponent off guard if they're not expecting it. That's all for today's showcase. We hope you look forward to the open beta release of Duels of Fortune, and to more guide videos like this one. Thank you so much for watching.